Palace, allow me to quarterback this one. Do you mind? This right here is for us. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Do you hear me knocking? Well, let me in. Because Batala had one of the greatest prelims in top 48. But damn, so easily. Had one of the best rounds out the whole damn event. And I find it unfortunate, also frustrating how his rounds it ain't talked about enough. Do you dig? Batala upholds and maintains a certain standard that feels like it's lost within the dance. Feel me? I feel like Batala offers skill at the highest level that's intertwined within his dance that encompasses so many different elements of the dance that some people only do in isolation. Do you dig? You see what I'm saying? Because it might have went right over that head. So I'm like, we gotta pull up, bro. We gotta get right. I'm finna have two battles right now that we're finna do with Batalla Boogie Boy B, versus Neo and Nino. Now, that would fuck up anybody because the ends is too. So I'm finna see what's what. Cause I feel like we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Not only just because of Batalla himself, but he going up against two valid dancers just the same. So I feel like these conversations is not purely for the entertainment. We dig? I don't know if it's necessarily gonna be heat, but I put it on the Palace, you know what I mean? I put it on the Palace right here, right now. I'm gonna get a wine going and see what we can do. Huh? Blah.
Get your shotting gun. Now I'm going to destroy. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
Let's do this.
Hey. The whole village.
I'm excited for this one.
Neil,
I'm excited for this one, Palace.
you start. 1 minute. Let's go.
Talk that, Neil. I feel like she's getting in her bag a little bit right now. I like it though. It might not have been heavy, but it's nothing forced. But it's honest though.
Yes.
Batalla did damage on that though.
At the count of 3.
It's crazy because Batala look like he don't even be touching the ground.
2, 3. Boogie boy. Batalla.
Nino, make some noise, make some noise,
I don't think I've
Paradiso.
ever seen.
For Neo, please.
I don't think I've ever seen a nigga just skate like that, bro. This nigga, I might have to call like Batala like the new airbender or something, because it just don't look like he hit the ground. It just look like he just rides a current, bro, where his feet just slide. You know how Gojo, if you let me just nerd out about Jujutsu, you know how you say like when he get to when you get closer, you go slow. I feel like the closer he get to the ground, he don't he don't really get there. And it just look like he just slide off, bro. And it's one of the smoothest transitions within a step, a pivot I've just ever seen, bro. Hey man, we going to the next battle. Now that one was cool. You know what I mean? Neo, I feel like was filling it out. I feel like she offered a couple things that was nice. Nothing too crazy. I feel like Batala slid on that. So we just finna go straight to this one. This one I'm more interested in because I really do like Nino's style. We've been saying this ever since last year when we saw him go up against John Michel Cruel. And I thought he won. So whole time I'm glad to see him at Summer Dance this year. And we finna just see what went down, man, between Batala, Boogie Boy B, and Nino. Blow.
So let's not forget to give some love to the DJ.
Damn, man. It's a good one though. Let me get right with the tracks. Set it off. I feel like they finna cut this up. Nice. Nice. They don't appreciate shit like this no more. Damn. Whoa. This shit feel like I'm watching a lost art form right now. Nice. Nice. Oh. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Nice.
Second round.
Huh? Lumi, don't do it, brother. Be calm, be cool, Lumi. What you doing?
In the barrel of a 12-gauge Magnum.
Yeah. Once again, here we go. One time for you.
In the barrel of a 12-gauge Magnum.
It could have got a lot worse.
Yeah. BD bubble up like a branded tattoo. Outlandish and got plans to get at you. Rap dudes, but hack dudes really think that I fell off. You can get the ball to your left eye. Look, ball or crook. Where I'm from, if a nigga is shook, they call him a mook. You guessed it, the brook. Let's hit them books and read a classic. Jimmy Fly Snook, give me mine's look. Props is not the reason that I'm out this time. For a moment in time, I'm taking your shine. If we was a gun, you were Uzi, I'm a 9. But I'm acting with one shell, 2, 1.
That's not the round though. I don't know. I feel like I want to blame this song.
One time for you.
But Nino kind of got it right now. So you can't really blame the song.
BD bubble up like a branded tattoo. Outlandish and got plans to get at you. Rap dudes, but hack dudes really think that I fell off. You can get the ball to your left eye. Look, ball or crook. Where I'm from, if a nigga is shook, they call him a mook. You guessed it, the brook. Let's hit the books and read a classic. Jimmy Fly Snook, give me mine's look. Props is not the reason that I'm out this time. For a moment in time, I'm taking your shine. If we was a gun, you were Uzi, I'm a 9. But I'm accurate, one shell and feel your inside. And ride like skates on anybody, anytime, everywhere, anybody, any place. It could be a rhyme state. And we can battle for
3, 2, 1.
I feel like for sure a tie.
and you would have a second to learn.
Batala got that first one.
Come on, Paradiso. Y'all can do better than that. Give them a proper applause.
I feel like, I don't know if Batala was trying to figure out that second
These people
song.
be working here.
That
Y'all
shit
show
did
them
have me
love.
almost had a stroke, bro, because
So,
I thought it
on
was
the count of
finna be a bunch
3,
of bells
2,
and pots hitting
1.
each other and whistles.
Boogie Bud
Oh,
B
okay, so
takes
he
the
just went
win.
automatically. Okay.
Make
Yeah.
some noise for Nino.
Give it up, give it up.
Well, I pretty much just gave my thoughts. No, I thought I could have used a second. I mean, a third round. It just didn't look like Batala was as settled into the song, to comfortably articulate the things of what I know he's capable of doing, like he did in the first round, in the second round. I might have to watch it again. Cause maybe the song itself just threw me the fuck off and I got distracted. But it just also didn't look like Batala. I don't know. I'm just not thinking that round was as capitalized on as that of his first round. But I think that's still a valid argument to have, where I feel like the second round Nino can have, and the first round Batala for sure. But that first round from Batala, that like there's certain qualities. Even then, hear me out on this, because it's the idea of like how I look at the rounds for what he did in the prelims, while knowing that when we emphasize certain things that are pertaining to a round, that it's oftentimes just relative to that round, until you see a certain person or people dance enough times to understand within those rounds that this is like, this is as far as they go. With Batala, it's like I already know how valid he is. And I maybe didn't get what I saw out of the prelim, or maybe specifically out that top 48 round that I remember. That top 48 round was the gospel. I might not have got something to that degree, but that first round in that Nino battle, I might be going back to that one just to pay attention to it. I like some of the choices he had against Neo, especially when he was hitting the back vocals to space out his movement. Yeah. But I just appreciate certain qualities, man. I think there's a certain perspective to be had within, like, sure, like I'm valid in saying that these battles aren't like hype entertaining, but I just naturally think, man, I'm entertained when I watch dance be dance, when I see people break down aspects of the dance that feel like it's rooted in the dance game, and it makes sense within how they place their movement within the music. Not only that, but then you see the quality within the movement. You see the vocabulary, you see the vernacular, you see the idea of how much time they put into a specific component within their dance, that they could continue to extend the time for what most people, like when we say barely get past the surface, they introduce an idea of being able to do something while never really having depth. And when I was emphasizing Batala and his overall movement, but focusing a lot on his legs, man, the dude is like a wizard. The dude is straight up like a wizard. I think there's certain aspects of it. I don't even know, because I've talked to him, but not nothing like crazy or extensive. It's just like I wonder what he be thinking sometimes about what he does. Like, how does that impact him, like in his decisions to have created something like that to that degree? Because I feel like it's just underappreciated, dude. In a world full of bullshit, and he advocates for this more so on a worldly level. You know what I mean, like a human level, to know what the bullshit looks like. But I feel like it also, in that same regard, for what he emphasizes as a concept that's way bigger than dance. I'm just saying, I feel like in this space, just the same, it dilutes the things of what people emphasize in dance that's real. And I don't think people are going to understand what I'm saying with my words, because it's not like other people's dances aren't real, but a lot of people's dances are performative, which it's fake, it's fugazi. It's centered around isolated components, like I said earlier, that don't all encompass everything at once to make up the dance. It's just isolated components. So when I'm used to seeing someone like Batala offer 5, 6, 7 different aspects of different things within dance, all in one round, all in one within his movement and his choices, I'm seeing now people just settle with, just 2 to 3, just a little bit of beat killing, just accenting the sound while it not being relative to the dance, doing athletic movement while it has nothing to do with the music, compromising groove just to keep flowing, and just like it just get to a point. But I mean, I've emphasized this enough throughout plenty of other videos, but I would want to use Batala's rounds to be a reminder, man, of people being able to push past certain points. Maybe it's because of certain era, of course, but to even use him now more so in this era where I feel like it's needed now more than ever, man, to use that as a reminder. Now, again, right, like I'm going to go back and I'm not going to lie and say like these battles were the most exciting to watch, which they were. But in that regard, I still feel like there's something to offer. There's still things you can study within the tapes to get a perspective. And so I know they got the 2v2s. We'll pull up and watch that probably tomorrow for Live Fridays. I'll figure that out by then. But pals, get in the comment section, man. Y'all can tell me something. You know what I mean? Tell me something now. Hit the like button, right? Hit the like button. I'm not knowing how this is going to do, because I don't even know how y'all finna act. But whole time, like I said, this for us. This for the real ones. Batala, that's my dog. I fuck with Neo. I fuck with Nino heavy. I like their style. I like their get down. Let me know in the comment section what y'all saying, though, palace. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. All right? Be cool. Get in the lab, because you need it. I'm going to see y'all there, though, because I'm in the lab. So I'm in there. I don't know what the fuck you doing. But after some of the Batalla rounds, I'm finna... Peace.